Hello there guys, welcome. Oops, I have here, yeah, it's better now. So, how are you? Yeah, so yesterday and today we had like a tough, a tough one. Let me just prep everything here, okay? Let me just arrange. Alright. So, let's start then. Today we'll have here two flowers, alright, to do. And we'll be using watercolor and some Micron. Let me just put this aside for now. Watercolor and some Micron pens. Alright. So, let's start then. We'll have here three different Micron pens, okay? And we are going to, test this out first, just to see the stroke, you know. So this one is a 05. Alright. This one is 08. Yeah, definitely thicker. And this one is 03. Yeah, a little bit wider. So, let's start, shall we? We'll start with the finer one, yeah, 03. Okay. Hey there, how are you? Hey there, Roo, how are you? Well, I never left. I streamed yesterday. I'm fine, thank you. I'm good, thank you. So today I came here a little later than usual. Well, first because I had a tattoo session and in the morning, and that took a little bit. And also because like I had here some guys changing our windows. Yeah, it's more like that. You are back. I had here some guys changing the windows because we are going with like a new type of window, let's say, like a more, how can I don't know how can I say it, but it's like a PVC window, and it's double glass, to isolate a little bit better the noises and all that. The return, yeah, exactly. Well, no, actually it was like fairly quick, let's say, but I was thinking that it would be even quicker because like the same guys, not the same guys, but the same company that came here, they went to my father-in-law house to do the same thing, and they only took like 2 hours to do that, and here, like changing like the same amount of windows, they took like a whole day, from 9 a.m. to now, to like 5 p.m. That was annoying, for sure. Now, you're going for the 05. No. I'm really without glasses. Like I usually, well, I can't use lenses at all, you know. Just the idea of having like stuff like on my eyes, I forget it. Like I don't need like glasses to actually see, you know. I can see without them, but like if I'm like close, I can see clearly without them. Those glasses are just like for things a little far away, you know. Well, it doesn't need to be really, really far away, because like in the road, if there are like any sign for like, I don't know, like more than 20 meters, I almost can't read. Oh yeah, as well. Yeah. And like it was a funny story. -5. Jesus. It's a lot. Like in my case, it was a funny story because when I realized that I might needed some glasses, because it was like I was in IKEA at that time with my girlfriend, and I was calling her to see where she was, and she was like in front of me, but like just, I don't know, like 10-15 meters apart, but it's like in direct sight, and I wasn't seeing her. Yeah, and at that point I was like, maybe I should have a consult at the hospital to see how how are my my eyes, how's my eyesight. Let me just grab this a little bit further down. All right. So let's go here for the 05. Yeah, it's these ones. I have I have the 05, 03, 08, and some type of brush. It's not a brush, but it's similar to that. But this, at least here, it's pretty inexpensive, you know. I bought like these three for €5. Not that expensive. Yeah, of course. Phil, I can show you some things here. Okay. Right. These three were with watercolor markers. Also, these were also with watercolor markers as well. These were with acrylic markers, and these were also with acrylic markers. Thank you very much. This one was using watercolor and watercolor markers. Right? Some like more into the Art Nouveau style, you know. So where was I? Thank you. Thank you very much. So my goal here, exactly. No problem at all. I'm here to chat with you also, so there's no problem. No, it's not acrylic painting. Those that I showed were acrylic markers and watercolor markers. Okay, and also some watercolor as well. And here, my goal here, it will be so I'm going to outline within this style, you know, the whole thing, the whole flower, and then I'll be using some watercolor to do some dashes, like from outside all the way in, alright, on the whole thing, and then I'll grab a white acrylic, to go like on the outside to create a border and do some highlights as well. Okay, that's my goal. That's nice. That's really cool. I also have some painting, some stuff done with pencils. Okay, I have here. If you want to check out, like this was using pastel pencils. Okay, that's also really cool. If you can grab him some. Grab him some nice quality color pencils, okay? Because it makes a really huge difference, right? To have like a nice detailed work, you know, it makes really a huge difference if you have like a decent. You don't have to go to Carandache, obviously, but try to be around the Faber-Castell area. Why not? Why don't you expect this type of result? If you go into it, yeah. Well, you can show, you can go to the community tab here on YouTube, on my channel. You can show there. You are more than welcome to do it. Actually, I teach also some kids around the age of 8 till 9, and I can show you some stuff that I did, you know, with color pencils as well. And like I'm saying, like I'm saying that these were done by 8 and 9-year-olds, okay? You can see here, like the gradients. You see? I'm working with them to get like the gradients nice. Dude, I don't look. I don't need to charge you anything, you know. If you want, just go to my Discord server, and I can tell you a couple of things that you could do with him, you know. And then you can just go there and upload some photos, you know, and I'll try to help you out. Okay. Hey there, Gail. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I also have. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Ethan C. I can get you the link, the invitation link, okay? And you have their like servers, you know. Yeah, no problem at all. You have their like servers where we can like rooms, let's say, that you can talk. Like, there's rooms on the left side that's like questions, feedback, so you can enter those, okay, and you can post their stuff and ask questions freely. I'll put here the link to the Discord. Thank you. These live streams, I've been doing these like daily live streams for the beginning of the year. EC, thank you very much. Well, if you want, like, just get into the live streams. I do it daily, and if you have any kind of specific question, feel free to ask. I'm here to help, so, and if I know, of course, I'll be more than happy to help you. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Training. Honestly, practicing and training, just that. I'm from Portugal. Phil, I'm from Portugal. More precisely, from Porto. But if I was to suggest something, Phil, for your kid to around that age to start with, I wouldn't suggest color pencils because they are too, like, in order to have like a really good result, they are a little bit difficult to start with, you know. I would suggest either pastel pencils or on a different, completely different medium, oil pastels. I guess for kids on that age, they are a little bit better. Or even markers, you know, they are easier to work with. Like color pencils, you have to. It's really difficult, you know. People think that color pencils are for kids, but they are not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you see, but even like I like painting with color pencils, but they are really. I almost I struggle. I struggle a lot with them, you know, because that's not like easy, you know. It's way easier to work with pastel pencils. That's like really fun, you know. But with color pencils, it's yeah, really, you know. 3 live streams. It was insane. And it's not perfect, not even close, you know. I'm from Portugal, Phil. Portugal. Yeah, eventually I'll need to make another live stream on color pencils, but I won't do anything as big as I did, and it wasn't really that big. But definitely I won't do it. But I like to do small stuff, you know. Like for instance, let me check here. I don't know if we have here, you know. For really small stuff, that's cool. Like, you know, something like this. This was color pencil. Like, this is really small, you know. Some cute little thing. That's cool. That's okay. Or even as I did here, the rabbit, you know. This little rabbit. It was also with color pencils. For this type of stuff, that's cool. But like bigger than this, no. No. But I feel like like the kids also struggle a lot with colored pencils. It's very difficult, you know. Dude, honestly, like, as I said before, like, when I do this type of stuff, you know, I'm not really that focused on what I'm doing, because, like, the main thing is talking a little bit with you guys, you know. So the things that I do won't be like really perfect, or as perfect as eventually I could take them, you know, to be. but well, at least I tried. Obviously I try to do my best, but really the main focus here, it's really to kind of entertain you guys. It's more that. Just need to make this one a little bit thicker. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm using two cameras, one top down and another one for the face. Right, something like this. Formula 1. Yeah, I have my window a little bit open because the guys there used like a solvent, and it smells really bad. So I'm going to use here some watercolor. I already had this set of watercolor. It's from Winsor & Newton. And I'll be using this thick brush. Yeah, I'm looking at the reference image. No, I only have like a laptop. Now, moment of the truth. Winsor and Newton. Nice. So you see, I've done like the whole thing here, alright, and then after it dries, I'm going to pick up an acrylic marker like this Posca pen, you know, and I'm going to work it around the outline, the black outline, and also going to do some highlights on the petals. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing I did here. I'm going to also do for the rest, the green thing here as well. Okay. Yeah, these are from Winsor and Newton. I already had like I didn't knew where they were. I had to search for them here at the house because we moved like a few months ago, and I didn't knew where these were. I'm from Portugal. Just let me clean a little bit the brush here. I should have here like a glass of water to clean it better, but well, that's good enough. No. Well, this it comes like this little one. It's like a little. I don't even know how if I can pick that up because I have girthy fingers. Let me try to. All right. It's like this one. You see? Like this little paintbrush. But for this, I wanted like large strokes, you know. So I went with this larger brush. This one is from Angelus. Do you know the brand from leather ink? But color you have given red more, but didn't understood, sorry. Yeah, watercolor brush, it's a little different. I have here as well some watercolor brush, but I wanted to use this type of larger, flatter brush, you know. Yeah, of course, it came outside. Yeah, it was on purpose because I'll use the thing that is outside as some kind of background, okay? Because I'll then going to use this Posca marker to do a white outline of outside the black outlines, okay? Hey there, Omikaro. How are you? Yeah, those are like natural hair brushes, probably. Like, I can show you here. I have like a proper watercolor brush. It's this one, you know. This is made with natural animal fur, okay. This is like beautiful, like it's just a really beautiful brush. This costs like, it's absurd. But it's cool for doing like large paintings, you know. In this situation, I don't want it to be that large. Going over here with a little darker one. I don't know, I'll check. I'll check and I'll tell you what type of animal fur is this brush. I don't know, like which time is good for live. Well, that's a little too much for me. That type of scale. Well, supposedly it's called marten. the animal that I don't know if, but from what I searched quickly, that's the name for the animal. I don't know if it's correct or not. But you were asking about which time is good for the live, but in what meaning? For doing live streams? No, Martin, without like switching the I for the E. I only know the name in Portuguese, and from what I googled, I honestly I can tell you. Like usually I do live streams on the morning, like here in Portugal, like around 10 a.m. And then if I'm not doing at that time, then I'll just go wherever I can, you know. I don't go with yeah, it's this type of animal. I don't know if you can let me just increase here. Right. So now I'll leave this to rest a little bit, to fully dry before we start with our highlights. And while it is resting, let me just put this aside. While this is resting, I have a sunflower. Yeah, it's like a raccoon, yeah. But like its fur, it's really soft. So I'm doing now a sunflower. So we don't need to wait just for the other one to dry. So let me close this for now. Let's go then. So await. Did you? Yeah, honestly, I didn't like that much the how it worked out, you know. Also, my girlfriend didn't liked that much as well. Well, how can I say? It's not that I didn't like it, but I guess it was a little too strong, you know, too heavy. Yeah, yeah. Well, I wanted to give like a look, like a Art Nouveau look, you know, and those stuff like in Art Nouveau, they are not like that. They are not that much elegant, you know. They have like a little. They are a little busy, you know. And since the purpose of these are for offering to the teachers of my sons now for the Easter, I guess it was a little like too much, you know. Why I'm rubbing? Just to hide the pencil markings, you know. Yeah, I have music playing. It's already playing like on the computer. It's from YouTube. Sorry? Art what? How? What do you mean? Yeah, yeah, for sure. I want. Sorry. I know that I can't like have nice things all the way if I'm just experimenting, you know. It's part of the deal to have stuff that I like more than others. So, art noob? No. No, I was saying that these drawings, these well paintings, let's say, are meant to offer to my son's teachers, you know, here on the Easter. Yeah. Not like for me, it's well, it doesn't matter honestly that much because I'm not properly a religious guy, but nonetheless, the whole the school stops on that during a certain period because of Easter. So, and it's like an appreciation token, you know, just a little thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be doing five, five of them, because it's like for my son it's just one, for because he only has one teacher, and for my daughter it's four. It's for the two teachers she has at school, and another two employees that are there, opening the doors and whatnot. No, they also deal with them like on a daily basis and with us as well. So I might as well also give something to them, you know, not just to the teachers. Yeah, that's a little thing just to be appreciative, you know. We were thinking on buying some random stuff, but then it was really my girlfriend who remembered, well, why don't you just do something to offer them? And I was like, yeah, okay. Well, if you don't smoke, please don't start. Really. It's a nasty addiction. Yeah, no problem. Bye bye. Thank you for being here. That's nice, Ruth. You are being careful for you and for me as well, I bet. Yeah, you should do it. You really should be aware of like your body and that all that stuff, you know. And I should be as well, but yeah. Vera, thank you very much for the sub. But did you like drink a lot or like just like socially? Okay. Well, it also depends what is a lot to you, right? So it always depends, right? I could say that I drink like more or less, but that more or less could be like a lot for you. Yeah, I did check it out, definitely. Yeah, but you know, the thing that thing, like, it's not the like when you go into there, like for the for the proper channels, let's say, um, it's more controlled. You know, there's a lot of stuff that are closed, and you simply can go to certain spots. You know, like it's a more controlled stuff. You don't just pick up the map and well, let's see what we can find here. You know, it's not like that. Yeah, it might be. Or it could be also like the guy like entering there like illegally, let's say, you know, and just going around to towards those places that you shouldn't be going through, you know. Because as I said, like I went there, and it's not really, how can I say, it's not like small. It's not small at all, but there's like a certain area that you can't simply go, you know, and you have like a corridor, let's say. I don't know. I don't remember how many meters there was. It was like it. I don't know if it was like 200 meters. I don't know. I don't remember. It was still a little bit. It was like 200 or 300 meters or something like that you go. But it's almost like you don't have like proper like turns or stuff like, well, I have to go here or there. It's like it's just go all the way, you know. And it has to be, you know, because imagine that if something happens to someone, you know, while being there, it has to be somewhat easy to access to like the people there, you know, the organization, to find the people, you know, and assist. So it has to be fairly easy to find the people there, you know. Yeah, that for sure. You are hearing a lot of noises from cars. Can't you hear the birds chirping? Oh, nice. Yeah, I do this with my window closed, but since the guy was using some solvents to clean the silicone and whatnot, I'm just having it a little bit opened to to be able to breathe. All right. Honestly, don't know. I really don't know, like, for sure what's the history behind it. But I guess it has something to do. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. But I think it's something to do with something around like troops and not troops, like how can I say? Um, um, Sorry, how can I say? It's not true. It's uh, like some type of resistance, you know. But don't quote me on that. I don't really know for sure. Okay. So let's start here. I'm going here for a more warm yellow. I really like this type of yellow. Yellow is like my favorite color, by the way. And this type of yellow is really beautiful. Yeah, orange I don't like it that much, but like, or because orange is too strong, you know. But yellow, like this, like warm yellow, it's beautiful. For me, I'm talking for me, of course. Right, that's nice. Melinda. So, if you want to know a little bit more, the thing is, I'm 37 and I'm around arts, let's say, since my 15, you know. My high school was in a artistic school, so I've been around this type of stuff for since my teens. I'm a tattoo artist by trade, okay, and I simply do this like I like to experiment different materials, different techniques that I don't feel really comfortable with, you know. So nothing that you will see here, or at least let's say, I won't show anything here that you could quote me like as a pro, because I'm honestly trying out almost everything to see how it works out, you know. And these lives, albeit I'm doing them since January, like daily live streams, okay, and yeah, that's mostly it. About the skills, as I said before in here, it's just to do with practice, you know. Forget about talent, forget about forget about like being born with talent. That thing doesn't exist, you know. The only thing that really do exist is putting the time and effort into something, you know. That's the only thing that really matters, you know. Because if you actually put some time into anything, I'm talking about arts, you know, on any medium, I'm more than sure that you will be like pretty decent, to say the least, within a couple of months, you know? Oh, no problem. Go to sleep, room. Go to sleep, really. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being here so late. Okay. Thank you very much. Then you can see how it turned out. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Now, let's see if the other one is already dried, so I can go over with the Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much, Ru. See you on Monday. So this one, yeah, it's already dried. Let's go over here with our marker. Have a good night. Have a good night. I hope I don't got out of ink. It would be funny. Let me see. Oh no, it's okay. Nice. Good night, Rue. No problem, Marley. How are you? I'm almost without whiting. Yeah, let me check here the acrylics one. Let me see if I can handle this one with the acrylic. This one doesn't have like a really nice coverage, but let's see if it could handle this type of stuff. It would be nice. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Bye bye. Have a good night. Doing fine. What about you, Marley? No problem. No problem. Do your thing. So this marker is a little bit, it's not as bright as it should be, as my Posca pen, unfortunately. Yeah, not even close. Let me try to squeeze out. I don't know if I can. Oh, shoot. I have to buy another one. Oh. Yeah. Nothing. So guys, I guess we I will stay around here as well. I'll continue these two drawings on the next one, because I don't have a proper white pen to to do the counters, you know. So thank you for being here, really. I'll just finish the live for today, and then I'll restart using a proper pen. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, for being here as always, and see you on the next one. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye, Marley.